The live drop. That's cool. That's cool. So this is what happened. This is what happened, guys. I want to tell you this little story. Man, it's an awesome story. I had two guys that got into it. You were young. I think, matter of fact, I think we were actually 17 because we was in grown folks court. So it's some things that happened with two of my friends. They had two separate altercations. One of my buddies, Javon, was trying to hit Dan with his car because he wanted to fight. So you're like, listen, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to run you over and be done with it. So then a couple days later, my buddy Dan pulls a gun on Javon and was like, oh, okay, so you want to hit me with the car. So guess what? You better take off running right now before I shoot you for trying to hit me with the car. So I'm caught in the middle. I'm like, listen, guys, chill out, man. We supposed to be buddies, man. Come on, man. Listen, all of us got our stuff, man. Let's make this money, man. Let's go rob somebody else, man. If y'all want to do it, let's not turn against one another, man. What are you guys talking about? You didn't buy that gun to shoot your buddy with, man. We bought the gun so that we can go out and play, go out and rob somebody or go make a come up outside of the neighborhood, man. But anyway, the guys turned against each other, and one of the lawyers Javon lawyer called me on the phone, not knowing that the phone call was being recorded, and asked me to give a statement about what happened that day. Me being caught up in the middle of it, listen, I live by the G code. I'm in the streets. I'm already knowing, bro, you don't jump on anybody's side concerning court, man. That's like it's snitching or you like him better or whatever like that. So I'm trapped in the middle. I'm on the phone, should not have even picked the phone up. I think this was before call ID, guys. So you didn't know who was calling. You just picked the phone up. It was like, okay, it's somebody professional on the other line. Okay, it's Javon's lawyer. Greg, could you give me a recap of what happened of the events that happened? Man, I don't really want to talk about this stuff. Lo and behold, I told a lie. I told him, I say, this is what happened, whatever. Trying to be neutral to a point that once it all come out, they're not like, dang, Greg, you were on his side or you were on their side. Lo and behold, I get a subpoena in the mail. And they call us to go to court. They subpoena me and say, oh, you need to be in court. So I asked the guys, I was like, bro, do you got to be in court tomorrow? They were like, yeah. Do you got to be in court? So my buddy Dan, he's like, yeah, man. Yeah, we got to be in court, but it looks like you are on Javon's side. I'm like, listen, man, all of us, buddy. Anyway, can't sleep that night, get to the courthouse. So it's my turn. Hey, Mr. Thomas, we're going to call you up on Javon's side or whatever. Okay, Mr. Thomas, will you please tell us what happened? Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what happened. So we were at the store and whoa. The judge says, she looks over at me and say, Mr. Thomas, listen, I need you to tell us what happened that day. I don't need a story. I need the story. Okay, so I'm like, okay, so I was at the store. We were all pulled up at the gas station. She say, no. She say, Mr. Thomas, you don't understand. I'm going to give you one more time. I'm going to give you one more opportunity to tell me what you told the lawyer. Otherwise, you're going to be arrested for perjury. So I said, okay, I'm sweating now because now you telling me for me coming and getting in the middle of this, I'm on my way to jail. I have no clue what I told the lawyer that time, but I know I'm trying to lie my way out of it. So I took a deep breath. I thought about it and I said, okay, so this is what happened. She said, no. She said, bailiff, I need you to get Mr. Thomas, set him over in the jury box. Since he can't remember what he said, we're going to deal with that. Mr. Thomas, you're going to be charged with perjury today. And I'm like, I don't even want to be here. So our word for today is subpoena. Our word today is subpoena. They subpoenaed me to court and made me come. They made me come. What does a court hearing have to do with life on a wacky and a weird Wednesday? I'll tell you exactly what it has to do. The word subpoena means to be issued, maybe issued to compel their attendance. I was court ordered to come into court to share. I was subpoenaed. I could not avoid that. Had I avoided it, guess what happened? I would have went to jail for missing it. So this is what I want to tell you guys. There are some things that are going on in our life. There are some things that we have said. Listen, the heavens record the things that we say. The heavens records everything that we say. And so you guys are thinking that you're not going to be held accountable for the things that you say, for the dreams that you have, for the visions that you share, for the vision, for the pillow talk that you tell your spouse. Let me tell you something. One thing that I learned about my wife, that if I tell her something about what I'm going to do, it's almost as if you better write it in stone, buddy, because in the morning you better get up and you better work at it. So I want to challenge you guys. I want to subpoena you. I want to court order you to arrive to your dream. Ooh. I want to court order you that in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, that when we all show up, I know you don't want to show up because it's tough. I know you don't want to show up because some of the things that you said you really didn't mean. I know that you're caught up in the middle of the hype. I know that you're caught up in what everybody else have going on, but I want to subpoena you. I want to be able to contact you and you to tell me that you have arrived in the place that you told me you were going to arrive to. I want you to be able to tell me that you have physically understood that what you have prayed for, you have worked your ass off in order to achieve it, in order to get there. I want you to be able to tell me that I wake up every morning, clothed in my right mind, and I go out and grind my butt off regardless of the results because I'm trying to get somewhere. I want you to be able to tell me that the reason that I am where I am is a result of me holding myself accountable to what I said I was going to do. Because one thing you've got to understand is that on this journey, you cannot pray about something and then and fall. You cannot pray about it. When you pray, your words are written in heaven. The word that we shared on this morning is specifically said that the heavens hear our prayers. So you cannot jump back away from what's going on in your life when the hell comes to develop you, to make you the man that you have to be, to make you the woman that you have to be, to make you the child that you have to be. There are situations that happen specifically for your life to shake the hell out of you so that you can shake the anger, so that you can shake the fear, so that you can develop your life, so that you can develop your heart, and so that you can see the clearer picture. Because right now it's not as clear as it ought to be because there are things and distractions that are there. I was told that water that runs over a rock purifies itself. Water that runs over a rock purifies itself. The same rock that it runs over is what purifies it. The hell that you're going through, it purifies the vision. It purifies the dream. It allows you an opportunity to become pure. You cannot move forward and be, you cannot, God can't work with you. God cannot work with you until you're purified. God cannot work with you until you're pure. Until you get the distractions out of your life, your vision won't move. Until you get the impurities out of your life, your vision won't move. Until you disconnect yourself from the very things that is killing the dream, you cannot move forward. Listen, you can't turn a knife on yourself and expect to live. If you cut your wrist, you're going to bleed out. Put a Band-Aid on the cut and let's move forward. Sew up the wound and let's move forward. But I want to subpoena you. I want an opportunity to hold you accountable for what you're saying. I want to hold you accountable for the other TV shows that are coming on for the other shows for the remainder of the day. Dre, I want to hold you accountable that you will not stop this year regardless of the hell that comes your way. I don't give a damn how many bills are due, bro. I want to meet you on the line at 7 a.m. I don't care how many situations you have. I want to meet you on the line. I don't care if you lose your place of living. I want to meet you. I don't care if you go live from a hotel. I don't care if you go live from the middle of the street. You make sure that you pay your phone bill. You make sure that you have an internet access. You make sure that if you got to move it to a laptop, that if we got to turn the music off, still have the show. That if the lights go off, we still got to have the show. Find a way to charge your phone if you got to get to me. But what we got to do is we got to hold one another accountable. I subpoena you. You've got to show up, bro. You've got to show up. You've got to show up. Because if you don't show up, they don't show up. And what I'm saying is that whoever side you're on, because of the people that you are encouraging, when you go down, you sink the whole entire ship. The world cannot afford for you to stop. The world cannot afford for you to stop. God hears you and he'll figure it out. The bills are due in all of our house, and I'm trying. Listen, I took a hell of a pay cut in order to come and to change careers. Yeah. But one thing I realized, that at the end of time, those pay cuts are gonna pay off bigger and greater than they have ever paid off before. because I'm subpoenaed to show up for court and held accountable to the dream. I'm held accountable to what God is calling me to do. And as a result of that, y'all, I know, excuse my language, but I don't give a damn what happens from here. I'm going to go ahead and go forth with my dream. I'm going to go forth with my vision, because when I get to that place, my money is my money is in my dream. My money is in my vision. What's going to, how my family's going to be blessed? Me and my wife, we're renting right now. We're already talking about how we want the house. We already talking about what size the swimming pool going to be. We already know how many acres of land that has to be there. And the beautiful thing about it is, if we can't find a house that's already established there, we'll build one. We'll build one. So the sacrifices are real. But when I have court in my new $500,000, $600,000, $750,000 house, I don't want to be held accountable for perjury. I don't want to be on my dying bed with a letter saying that we're going to lock you up for perjury because you lied about your life. You didn't accomplish what you said. You spoke it, but you didn't work toward it. So let's not be caught as perjurers. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not be locked up for lying to ourselves. Let's not be drumming up these great stories about I lie about who we want to be, but we don't want to work toward it. Yeah, let's move forward. Let's work toward it. Let's be who we say we're going to be. And we're judged specifically by how we handle rejection. We're judged by, listen, how you handle what doesn't work. Do you understand that the video stopped today? It stopped. Twice. And bro could have been easily you know what? We ain't even doing the show. I don't even have my co-host with me today. You know what? I ain't even feeling this today. Yesterday it was the coffee. Today it's the internet. You know what? The hell with everything today. And since it's tripping like that, tomorrow I'm going to take the day off. And what the hell? Why on Friday? We'll just start back on Monday. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, this guy was like, listen. Bro, can you come back on? I want to hear the rest of the story. And I'm sitting on the computer listen, whatever else I got to do today, it's going to be pushed back by 15 minutes. Because if he let me back on, I'm going in. So what entertainment, man. So what entertainment. Hey, I'm not going to jail for lying, y'all. No, I'm not going to jail for. I'm not fabricating no. It's so what entertainment. If you call me, we gonna get you motivated. If you call me, we gonna clink you up. Listen. If you call so what entertainment, my job is to do what you call me to do. I'm not faking with you. I'm not playing with you. I'm not coming to you looking for your money. I don't care about your money. I don't care. Listen, all I care is that you call me, I crank you up, you pay me what you think it was worth, and we move on. But we ain't building nothing based off lies. This thing is real. So what entertainment. That's all I got. Come on, talk to me.
Man, consider yourself been served. Consider yourself been served this morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, when you started off with that word, you called me with the story. And I'm like, all right, the story, the story going. I could see where what kind of could see where the story was going, but not really. And then you got to the word subpoena. And I'm like, where the hell is Greg going with this? How he's going to tie in subpoena with motivation? Like, what the hell is going on this morning? You know what I mean? But full circle, bro. You talking to me this morning. You talking to me this morning. You talking to me this morning, man. Like you said, the Zoom cut off 2 times. It said, listen, they were trying to stop this message from coming out.
Yes, sir.
Right now, I ain't even touching nothing on the computer. I'm not even touching nothing because I'm afraid for the Zoom call to drop again. Wow. You understand? But listen, I don't know. I don't know who needed to hear that. I really don't know who needed to hear that other than me this morning. Other than me, because I'm, Greg, like when we started out this thing, I told you I'm not the guy that needs motivation. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna move shit out of my way and I'm gonna make it happen. But like, sometimes life gets in the way and sometimes life start beating at you.
Yeah.
But I consider myself been served this morning, man. I got to go to court and I do not want to be charged for perjury. I do not want to be charged for perjury. I'm going there as a witness. I'm going there as a witness. I ain't did nothing wrong. Your Honor. So what entertainment? How we get in touch with you, man?
Hey, 706-215-1107, y'all. 706-215. That's a Georgia area code. That's a Georgia area code. I'm up here in Lawrenceville. 706-215-1107. Got the strongest internet connection possible.
Okay.
But we can get it done. We can get it done. Give me a call.